Block on a day when it's 80 degrees.
You earned that one.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
You'll be able to win that boost to your house with your own Miami Heat bag. Everyone after the game is guaranteed to go far. Attention all fans. We still have tickets to remaining future home games. To get your individual tag on, stop by our ticket booth today. The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Joel Embiid.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Maxey and a Giabaselli in at power forward. And for Miami, they've got MP, Butler out there with John Collins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
MP scanning the floor. Driving in, and MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Outside Maxey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Inside, here's McCain. Oh, great D that time from MP. Here's Hero. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
MP outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding, and his awareness of when to go for the block.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer? No, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Hero outside. Pass to Collins. Here's MP. From behind the arc. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Down low. Here's Council. Fires it. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. 76ers trail by 3. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Jovic, he's checked in for Collins.
First team foul. Now in the game, number 5.
Miami on D. Pass to McCain. Launches it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Up the floor. Council with a rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Embiid misses. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. MP inside. He played a great game against Charlotte. Count that bucket.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Maxey. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Pass to Butler. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 10 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
29 seconds left in the first. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Rozier, he's checked in for Butler. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Jovic.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to MP. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Miami. John Collins checked in for Jovic. MP comes in for Robinson. And it's Hero in for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then there's John Collins. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's MP. He's got 10. Takes the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He finished with 51 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the strike.
Hero has been on display for Miami. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
42.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
And moving on, glad you could join us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Joel Embiid. And it's Council in at the 3.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
McCain drains the triple. McCain's got 7 points for the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Hero outside. Back to MP. The crossover, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Sixers leading, and what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard. '76ers trail by 8. We've got John Collins. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the...
Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. MP outside. Oh, MP throws it down!
Making sure of that one, MP at ground zero.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The 76ers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Embiid, a screen on MP. Pass to Embiid to halt the run. Collins with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Embiid no good. 76ers trail by 13. Fires from deep. Embiid can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Shakes him, kicks it to Hero. Back to MP. Fade away. Basket counts. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Here's McCain into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. MP. Work in the interior. MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
76ers trail by 15. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
With the step back from deep, MP. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Council. Over to the wing. Gabaselli. Offline with a three. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. MP finds Butler. Hero outside. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. 76ers trail by 13. To the paint. Gabaselli. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the Arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyler Hero.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Outside Butler. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Here's MP. The shot's good. And the Heat lead by 15.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And he drives in. Let's go with a three. Ooh, he buries it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Another game, another win.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. A reminder, fans will hope to come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card package. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Bernie and the Heat dancers.
And here were the Heat coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Durant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Allen. And it's Beal in at the 3. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. MP, no good. Allen inside. He's guarded by Collins. This one for 3. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 5.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
MP deciding where to go with it. Fades away. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by MP.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
The 3 drills the three-pointer.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
Now, here's MP. Last game he had 28 points. Launches it. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Payne kicks to Durant. Phoenix, no good that time either. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Payne with a screen for Allen. Phoenix, no good that time either. He'd have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Butler. Outside Collins. Inside. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 5.
That's just too easy for MP.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Nobody near Allen. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Jazz. It's hauled in by Stewart. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. That puts them in the lead.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
MP outside. Outside, Hero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
And here is Beal, following the three-pointer by MP. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Allen's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Allen outside, the tray. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
MP outside. Hero passes to Jovic. Allen against MP. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Stewart. Outside, Beal. And here's Payne. Allen for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3 from MP. And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
MP has been leading the charge for Miami. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Making some changes here. Here's Hero. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durant. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Like to see Payne just move the ball like that.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Allen outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Allen's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. MP passes to Rozier. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Bradley Beal picks one up. And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career, but his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Allen. MP, good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Allen. Oh, and he misses the dunk. He'd have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooter. A nice shot by MP.
From David Highsmith.
Phoenix with the ball. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Suns. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Heat. They're up by 6. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Suns.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet. Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got John Collins. MP out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Now here's Payne. He started closely. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one dropped. The Heat leading by 6. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. We've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Dunn. Durant is out there with Williams. And it's Iguodala in at the 4. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Suns trail by 8. Dunn kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Morris against Hero. The shot. Morris with the bucket.
Just a nice, pretty look from Morris.
The Heat shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's MP. MP going right to the rim.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Phoenix shooting 43% from the floor. They set the pick. Durant with a wide open look. Offline with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, it's Morris. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 8. And here's MP for 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
It's a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Terry Rozier. Now, here's MP. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's MP. MP going in strong. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Outside, KD. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
MP against Allen. MP finishes inside.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
They double-team Beal. Allen finds Payne. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Payne's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Hero passes to Adebayo. MP outside. And it's sent back by Allen. To the inside. Here's Stewart. Kicks it out to Allen. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him.
First team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Allen's shot is off.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Now, here's MP. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Stewart. Here's Allen. Good work there as it goes. Allen's got 21.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's MP. Hero passes to MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Allen for 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Allen against MP. Hero kicks to Butler. MP outside. Back to Butler. Lock at 6. The three from MP. Beal pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now, here's MP. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Nails the triple.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. Told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there, and he just has to keep improving.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Phoenix calls timeout. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
There's still a sliver of hope.
You act fast, but without mistakes.
Durant kicks to Stewart. Over Adebayo. Phoenix no good that time either, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's an 8-point game. And stolen by MP, and he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.